Jennifer Aniston is engaged, finally, to boyfriend, now fiance, Justin Theroux. And if you've seen her ring, you guys, it's huge. It's like that. It's quite possibly a small country on her finger. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
That shit's gaudy as hell.
She must give great BJs.
He's not overcompensating for anything.
I would say better watch your finger, because I can guarantee someone's going to want to cut her finger off, considering how big it is. Do you guys think that the ring is beautiful, or do you think it's tacky?
It looks like it's from Claire's.
I was just about to say.
You were? Yeah, doesn't it? It looks like someone hot glued a Michael's gemstone, plastic gemstone.
It's something I would have bought when I was 12.
Yeah. It's ridiculously huge.
tacky.
And we all know that it's not from Claire's, which makes it really embarrassing. I know if I was Jennifer Aniston and everyone knew that I had a rock that big, just standing in line at like Starbucks, and knowing that the rest of America is going through financial hardship, it would be pretty embarrassing.
She's already, but the thing is like, without that ring, everyone is still going through a hardship, and she's still rich as fuck.
It's ridiculous, though.
She didn't buy it, though. So, like, I would feel guilty if I bought it for myself, but it was a gift for her.
But I don't. I mean, do you think they
I don't think
talked
Jennifer
about
Aniston,
it?
I don't think of her as someone like, what a bitch. She's always running around flaunting. I think she's like seems like a really nice person.
She does.
That's
so
the other
let her
thing.
have
She
a ring.
seems simple.
You know?
It
That's the
doesn't.
other thing. It doesn't seem to fit her.
It doesn't seem to fit her.
I feel like she should wear a very delicate ring. Like, she's very simple.
I was surprised to see how big her ring was.
She's really like subservient and like chill or whatever, but then like secretly she really wants like African miners to be killed in the making of like her diamonds.
What surprised me too is Justin supposedly is this badass. You always see him wearing these old school punk band shirts like Black Flag or Minor Threat, and he seems like he's against all of that. You know, they had their rings at first, you know, there's kind of like those badass knuckle rings with their names in it. I did not expect for him to give Jennifer Aniston that ring. You would think it'd be from like Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean, or like a rapper's girlfriend. Like, I feel like
Kanye West giving
Coco would have like
or Kim Kardashian.
She's saying if she was black, it'd be okay.
ethnic. I mean, that's their style. Is like big, ostentatious. Like that seems to fit them. Jennifer Aniston is like, he's very like, what?
Jennifer Aniston's just throwing everyone for a loop. You think you know her, but you don't.
Interesting. Certain women do judge other women based on their ring. They size them up, and they size their fiance up too based on what ring they're wearing.
I think that's such an old school thing, though. Like, it's such a. I feel like it's such an old-fashioned generation. Like, show us the ring.
I know.
Show like it.
I would never go up to someone and be like, "Let me see the ring." It makes you.
That's how my sisters are.
Surrealistic.
It's actually probably more of like just say the country than you think, because the whole country's not cosmopolitan. My sisters love that.
I mean, the whole point of it, like if you look back, is like it's like a dowry almost. Like it's to show that your husband can take care of you. Like this is how much money. And such an old system, like when you had to depend on a husband.
I agree with you when you said overcompensating for something, because I sincerely do wonder how their marriage is going to be based on like stuff like that.
Right.
It's gonna go on forever, like the Bachelorette.
Like the Bachelorette.
Well, and maybe he knows that she's still in love with Brad. So like, look at this big diamond I'm gonna give you.
Do you think she is still in love with
Brad? As a guy, maybe that's a reminder, like you were saying, like every time you'll always be reminded, you're my wife, you know? So maybe like be something like that.
But there,
if I were a celebrity, I would still shop at Forever 21.
Me too.
Ditto.
Die.
I look at, as a guy, I look at women's to see if they have a ring. Because if I go up to them and I'm just like, you have a ring? Please fuck off. I don't want to talk to you.
Coming up next, another Bachelor/Bachelorette couple bites the dust.